This. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the conversation with Dr. Joan Coleman and friends, and I'm with my friend Rita.
Hi, I'm Rita Reynolds, and you can find me on Instagram as the Reynolds Love.
And Megan.
Hi, Megan Price. You can find me on IG at Megan P129.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about compliments. Do you feel like it's hard to receive a compliment, Megan? People always tell you, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so blonde. Is it hard for you to receive a compliment? And I know, Rita, you're on Instagram. You're an influencer. You show your legs, your muscles. Is it hard for you guys to take compliments? Is it hard? Megan.
It is hard. It can be hard depending on you're getting it from, right? Because delivery can sometimes be funny. You always question if people are being genuine or not. But I think it's easy when you feel like it's a really honest, genuine compliment. I think that that's a really wonderful thing that you can celebrate. I think those are easier too, but then every once in a while you kind of feel there's some kind of like back fueling, like maybe like poor intentions or something when someone gives you a compliment too. So I feel like it depends on the delivery and just what the actual compliment is.
Yeah, I agree with you. How about you, Rita? How do you feel about getting? I know you get a lot of compliments. How do you feel about it?
Well, first of all, I don't read the comments ever. That's a rule that I have because I don't really, they put wherever they. So it's a rule that I have. I don't read any comments, so I don't really know. And the thing is, like I always say, just whatever people say, I just say thank you. And sometimes I give the comment the back. Like if they see something on me, I see something on them, and I give that back all the time. I think, like
Yeah.
when someone say something nice to me, I always give that back. I see something nice to them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I find it like, I don't know if it's difficult for me or if I'm not like Megan, like a little like, because I sometimes I kind of skip over it. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, instead of like, oh, thank you, and I relish in it, I'm like, oh, and you know what? You're awesome and you're great too. And so I kind of bounce around it. Is that good? Is it good to bounce around it? What does that say about you believing in compliments? What does that say, Megan, when you bounce around a compliment when someone gives you a compliment?
It shows that you're uncomfortable with it, like kind of like you don't really like, I don't know if I don't want to say like I don't want to say you feel then like you're showing off or like you're trying to be a big deal, but really you're not. Someone just gave you a nice compliment. You just should just say thank you and just like kind of move it along. I feel like it's like our own insecurity and our own like, oh my gosh, am I bragging? Are people gonna think I'm full of myself? Rather than just being like, yeah, like look at my hair. My hair is amazing, right? Why can't we celebrate ourselves when somebody else points it out? I think it's our own insecurity and something that is a hurdle for us to kind of jump.
You think that came from childhood, Rita? Do you think that came from like, when we were younger and, your parents like, don't you be smiling too much or what, whatever they say. Do you think it comes from that when it comes to people complimenting other people?
Well, my mom was like a social butterfly, and my father too. So he was like some kind of politician. So I came from a family that is very outgoing, very extroverted, and that I've just learned that. Like that's the personality that they have, and that's what I take. I think I take like my father is very outgoing, and he don't really care what people think about him. I take that from him, and I take from my mom that she's just like she's very like friendly. Like she's the soul of a party. So I had that. I learned that from that.
So you don't really skirt around compliments. You just like, yes, thank you, yes. That's how you are. Okay.
No, and I always say something bad. Like, if someone make a compliment, they see something good on me. So then I just say thank you. And immediately I see something nice and give it back. I always give back when someone give me a compliment. All this time.
It's good to give back.
When it's a man too cute, then it's difficult. But like in the regular basis, yeah. I'm not that shy.
You're so funny. Listen, what's the best compliment you have ever gotten, Megan?
I really like when people can see my energy, recognize my energy. Like when someone actually tells you, like, I feel your energy here, or I'm really happy you're here. It's like been very easy to be in your presence. I love that. I think that's a really great compliment.
Yeah, it is. It is easy to be in your presence. How about you, Rita? What's the best compliment you have ever gotten? I can't hear you, Rita. We're gonna have to do a show on why we mute. Why Rita can't get her mute button off in time. You're still muted.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, you say my favorite, the compliment. Sorry, it's like I have a problem with my phone. When someone say that I'm a good mom, because I always ask that to myself, like I'm a good mom all the time. Like I'm doing okay for my special needs boy. So when someone say that to me, then like I don't appreciate that, but other people appreciate. That's my major compliment. Like when someone.
So you really like when people recognize that, right? About
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah. I think I get the same thing, your smile, your energy, you have good energy. I mean, I appreciate all compliments. So, listen, I don't want to talk about it too enough. But I do appreciate all compliments. And it's good to compliment people. It's good to say nice things about other people, because sometimes somebody might be feeling down. They might be feeling rejected. They might be not feeling, themselves, or like they're enough. And you come along and you say, you know what? You look good today. Oh, I love those shoes. You are doing it. And you could just change the way someone feels. You could change the way their mood, everything, and they could go on, to see another day. Megan, any last words?
I think my last words are just next time you get one, my challenge to you is to just say thank you and really appreciate it without trying to sweep past it or even thinking about the intention. Just say thank you and appreciate it.
That's right. Rita, any last words?
Yeah, I think it's the same. Like, thank you. Like, I'm programmed from that, so it's immediately thank you. Because my grandma always teach me that you never need to say, if someone says something nice to you, never feel bad about it. Just embrace it and say thank you. You're pretty. You're wherever you are.
That's right. Whatever it is, if somebody gives you a compliment, just embrace it, take it, and just know that you are what they say you are. People don't just talk just to hear themselves talk. Some people do, but if they're going to take the time to give you a compliment and tell you that your hair looks good, they like your shoe, the dress you have on is looking good on you. Oh man, that tie looks good on you. You look so good. It's more reason. People don't just waste their time to tell you how good you look or how good you smell or whatever the compliment is. All you got to do is what Megan said. Say thank you. What Rita said, embrace it and move on with your day. Listen, put in the comment box below the best compliment someone has ever given you, and we'll respond back to you. All right. And I'm going to say today, thank you for watching, and thank you for loving this show, and thank you for putting in the comment box that you love us. We appreciate it. All right. And I am Dr. Joan Coleman, IG, Let Me Be Me, and Jay, and I'm with Rita.
Hi, I'm Rita Reynolds, and you can find me on Instagram as The Reynolds Vlog.
And Megan.
All right, it's Megan P129 on IG.
And this is the conversation. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.